Aloha guys, hope everyone's doing well. Every time I'm doing one of these videos, just so you're aware, I'm kind of fine-tuning audio and trying to figure some more stuff out with the production side of it. So right now I got my Rode Wireless Go, thankfully. They were really hard to come by. I couldn't find them anywhere. Was able to order this guy. It's super windy out. I got my windsock on it. And I'm going to see how it sounds with my Sony RX100 Mark VII. But I just wanted to do a little tutorial basically on flying creatively a little bit and utilizing something like the circle quickshot mode with something maybe like yoga or doing some kind of cool little pose, but really low to the ground and a small little diameter circle. And I'll show you a couple things that I did, but I'm going to actually walk you through how to set it up and go from there and give you some little guidances on how to go about doing it. So first off too, when I'm actually going with my drone and practicing this for the first time, like I was doing a meditation kind of thing, a little lotus pose, and when I'm doing it, I'm going to make sure that my eyes are open and I'm watching the entire thing. Like I don't have to do the pose that I want looking straight forward. I'm going to actually go and watch the drone and make certain that nothing's going to happen. It's not going to go further than I want. It's going to do a nice clean perimeter. I'm going to have a nice open space behind me. And if I need to, I can stop it by canceling or hitting the pause button and exiting it out of it. So those are some of the things to be aware of. Don't just do this without practicing and looking and making sure that it's going to go and do the quick shot mode the exact way you want a few times before you actually do whatever it is you want. So again, practice, do a little test run. Safety is always the first and foremost thing because we don't want our drones flying into anything or hitting trees or people. So let's start. So I got right now my Mavic Air 2 in this case. Now mind you, it's a windy day, so there is something to take into consideration right away. You got the wind factor. I got this case. I'm going to put on the props for those who aren't familiar. The little props have a section that are black and a little circular gray area. You got to match that on the actual area of the drone. Put those guys on. And voila. I personally expand the propellers so it doesn't put as much wear on the motors getting it started. And we're going to do that. Take off the gimbal cover by pushing your thumb up and pulling out a little bit. Boom, gimbal is exposed. And now I'm going to check my battery. My battery's pretty low, but I don't care because I'm flying really close to the ground, so I might as well exhaust the battery. And just, you know, if it has a critically low, I don't care because I'm only going to be 10 feet away. So I'm going to power this on. I'm going to get my controller out, connect my phone. So I'm going to lift this up, pull out the cable. This is a lightning cable for my iPhone 11 Pro. Push this guy up, plug that in, turn on the remote. That's the sound to turn it on. In this case that I waited like 3 months for, not 3 months, but probably 2, actually is a pretty nice case. I've been kind of enjoying the soft foam side of things, but regardless, the Rode Wireless Go, I'm going to see how this sounds. I'm pretty excited to get this because, as I said, I did a little test run with a couple things yesterday, and it really is pretty awesome from what I heard with my iPhone. Now again, this is on my RX100 Mark VII Sony, and it's super windy out today. And I'm going to go ahead and focus the camera on the controller. So give me one moment. Okay, so as you can see here, what I'm going to be concerned with is going into my DJI Fly app. Boom. It's saying we're in an enhanced warning zone, fly with caution. I got that. I'm going to click the check mark by saying I agree to full liability. I'm going to turn the brightness up I know I don't have any updates. I'm going to hit airplane mode so I'm not getting bothered. And then I'm going to go and be concerned with, so I got essentially 32, I don't even know what that's saying, 32%. That's actually new on this 1.16 update. And I'm going to be flying, and I want to make sure everything's set the right way. Okay, so when I'm flying, I'm going to go down to Quickshot mode. Unable to enter Quickshot mode when aircraft is not in flight. Okay, got it, now I know. So what I'll do, just so you're aware, I'm going to go to Quickshot, I'm going to be hitting circle, and I'll do the screen recording so I could walk you through it, and then we'll kind of see what I do, and I'll walk you through it while I'm sitting on the grass. So give me one moment, we're going to switch angles. So you guys probably can't see my face clearly, but I'm looking at the controller, everything's on, systems a go, and I'm going to take off and launch this thing. It's kind of noisy, but what I'm going to do, so the drone is right in front of me. I'm going to put it in tripod mode to have slower control over it. I'm going to go further back, I would say 15 feet. So right now I have the crosshair. Oop, let me record the screen. Okay, so right now I flew, I'm probably 1 foot roughly, maybe even a little bit lower, like 2 feet above the ground. I got the crosshair right on me, so I'm waving. And this was something I wanted to do for like a little yoga pose. So I'm going to go and hit this little film strip icon. I'm going to go into Quickshot mode, and I'm going to use circle. So I'm going to hit circle. I'm going to make sure I'm in the crosshair mode. I'm going to hit this little plus sign directly in the center. Boop. So it's saying obstacle avoid or detected. Let me see what happens if I go a little further away. Okay, so apparently it may be detecting either the picnic bench behind me or my tripod. So I'm gonna, whoop, so this was what I was experiencing before. I think it has, you gotta kind of play around when you're pushing it with the it's like a minimum focus distance kind of thing. So I'm probably 10 feet away from me. I'm probably 3.5 feet above the ground or something. I'm gonna hit start. And now what I'm going to do is simply watch the drone and make certain that it goes through the motion without any issue. So it's circling around me, totally has enough clearance, nothing in behind me, all good. Back is not straight. You can wave, but as you see, it essentially did a nice clean quick shot mode, and that's good. So now if I wanted to do something creative, which is something that I did before, now it's saying I have a low battery warning because I do, but I can go ahead and hit the plus sign again, hit start, and then do something like this. The drone should be around me so it won't see my face moving, but it's circling around me. I'm staying very still, and I'm going to stop talking right now. Boom. Now I can go into play, hit the quick shot mode, and then hit this little magic wand button, download to generate quick shot. It's right to the left of the scissors. But as you see, you can get really creative footage with just simple playing around with quick shot modes. So this was something that I really enjoyed the visual of. And again, you can speed it up or slow it down and add cool music to it. But let's see what this comes up with. It's got to create the quick shot now. We'll be patient. The drone's still hovering right in front of me, probably 4 feet now. Again, it's a windy day, but the Mavic Air 2 can handle. I'm hoping this mic sounds extremely well. And then it's saying low battery warning, but we'll see. Now imagine some music to it. But imagine the possibilities with something like that. So this was essentially just something I wanted to do to basically test out the mic, but also show you a nice creative way to utilize some of these different modes and play around. You know, play around with the other quick shot modes, play around with Helix and Rocket and see what you can do with different little things. I really enjoy the low to the ground perspective of this because it's super safe. I'm flying above grass, nothing really horrible is gonna happen. But again, I hope this helps and have fun. And I'm gonna actually go a little lower right now and see if this will work. Oh, it is wanting to land. So I'm gonna bring this guy in, land him. Boop, 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 boop. Get the butt towards me. And then that's it. So within a few minutes, you can get a really creative mode with your drone. So happy shooting, guys. Subscribe, guys. Aloha. Bye.